Greetings everyone, Midnight here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to escape the map in Retro, if you want to. So in the future, you have this part right here in the southeastern square of the Sector B area, right here, which you want to climb up over this tree up to the very top, so you can jump over the invisible wall over here and fall into the fusion matter lake below. So what you want to do is climb up into this house and jump over it. It's a lot easier to do with a run nano, but you don't have to have one. Also, the nano setup, you're gonna want these three: Eduardo with health, number 2 is speed, and Eddie with health. So you have two nanos to heal yourself while you're in the fusion matter ocean, so you can keep yourself healed at all times. And number 2 just because speed is always good. Also, another one you're going to want a lot of is health nano potions, just so you can keep your nanos full power at all times and keep healing yourself. Which kind of, but you're going to want a lot of nano potions because you burn through those quickly, especially with how many you're going to be using. So you're going to want to jump up to this branch right here, and then up to this branch right up here. Okay, I fell down. I fell down again. But essentially, you want to keep climbing up that branch right there, and then there's another branch at the very top that you're gonna have to jump on top of. It's a little tricky, but once you get it down, it's not the hardest thing in the world to do. But I'd still say this is easier than Buttercup's lair in Sector V Future, not Sector V Future, Tech Square. Because this one, it's a lot more straightforward, and you can kind of pinpoint where you need to jump each time. With Buttercup's lair, it's kind of more of a guess, because it's not as telegraphed. So you want to get onto this branch and jump onto this branch. Now, the only thing that gets harder with this one is that there's not much room for error, essentially. You have to be very specific about where you're jumping, or else you're going to fall and have to do it all over again. But once you get the main part of it down, it's not the heart. You're not going to have too much trouble with it. Though it is still not going to be easy every time you attempt it. Because I've only done it like actually gone up here twice, and I'm still having a bit of trouble at times trying to get up. All right, so you see, there is God damn it. Yeah, as you could see, there was a bit of a branch that you have to get on top at the very top. You want to jump onto that. And once you get onto that, you're essentially above the invisible wall, or at the very least you can jump over it. At least, okay, I underjumped that. Yeah, it's a very tricky jump, but it's not also a lot harder for me because I'm recording at the same time, so the game's not running as fast. So that's what sucks. I wouldn't be sucking nearly as bad if I was recording, but since I'm essentially just giving you guys a tutorial on this, I kind of suck it up for now, but it's still going to be possible. Yeah, not much room for error, as you can see. Because the moment you jump out of line, you are going to fall. Almost. So you essentially want to jump onto this very edge. How thin these bits are. Alright. There we go. Made it. Oh, fuck. So that last jump there is the hardest because it's kind of hard to jump on top of. But you have to keep moving when you're running against it. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to clip yourself onto it. That's kind of the point that's kind of what you're trying to do. Clip yourself on top of that branch and then jump over the invisible wall. And then you'll be and you'll either fall right past the invisible wall, or you can just fall away into the lake if you want to. Okay. Alright, 5 minutes in, I haven't actually gotten past it yet, so that's not sucks. And it just doesn't let me pause videos, so. Come on. Alright, yeah. This is going to be the hardest jump right here. Right here. If you have to try and jump onto top. There we go. Finally did it. As you can see, I'm now at the very top. Above the invisible wall. At this point, I'll have to just jump off. So I'm going to show it. And now I have done it. I'm over the barrier, and I'm now able to jump right into the Fusion Ocean below. And like I said, you want to constantly heal yourself. So also gumballs, I guess, could very easily be a good idea to bring along as well. So I have 20 of each, which is the maximum I'm allowed to hold in one slot. So I'm just going to give one to each of my nanas. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have a left. No, never mind. There we go. All my nanas have been given a gumball. So with number 2, you run a little faster with the gumball. Eddie and Eduardo heal a little more. It's essentially the strategy. Spam heal yourself. All these land masses will damage you as well. So if you were to go onto them, you will still be hit. I probably shouldn't be testing it. As you can see, the oh, and you'll also crash a lot while wandering around here, because the game has to load it, and it's kind of hard for the game to load a map like this. So yeah, once I cross the boundary right here, my game should crash. This is also where I am right now. I'm in the unknown right now. Yeah, once I cross the boundary, my game should crash. Or not, I guess. This is why I said you're going to need your mana potions, because you're spending a lot of nano energy doing this. There you go. Edge of the map. Oh no. Oh, this is where my game should crash. Okay, I guess my game doesn't want to crash. That proved me right. Where even am I? There we go. Edge of the map. There's your thing about the edge of the map. If you stand right at the edge of the water, you can stand up on it, and it'll be right at the threshold between the past and the future zones. If you move anywhere to the right at this point, because I'm facing, so now I have to move to the left. If you move anywhere to the right here, you will be disconnected immediately because the developers have checks to make sure that you can't leave the future while the sneak peek is active. So it will immediately disconnect you and be placed right back in the future. And if you were to die in this ocean, it's like, as you can see, oh yeah, right. You can also pull up the future map, well, the past map now, since I'm technically considered in the past. So yeah, oh man. Well, whatever. So yeah, that's. So I'm gonna keep recording because it's not gonna record anything else. So yeah, if I just reload the game. Okay, well, it seems I can't. Fuck. There we go. Okay, now it wants to play. Inner window. There we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, as you can see, my character is now considered to be in the unknown. And if I were to enter the game, it will place me right back where I was, at the very edge of the map. Oh man, I took too far. Whatever. Nothing really else to do. Well, there's definitely an entire area to explore once you're in the future area. Once you're in the unknown. There's some land masses around. I'm pretty sure I found Tech Score the Future. But that's probably just gonna have to be for another video because I don't have much of an interest in exploring the unknown anymore. I've seen all of it on my own time, so if you want to explore it, go ahead, have fun. But yeah, also if you were to die, even in the boundary, if you find some way to die in the boundary where you explode up the past map, you're still going to get sent back to Sector V. No matter where you die, you're getting sent back to Sector V in the future. That's kind of the check. Because no matter what, you're still going to be in Sector V in the future, because you can't load any of the resurrectums in the past. It's all the nearest resurrectums are going to be loaded to be in the future, because you are still considered to be in there, and it's the only place that's loaded. So if you were you can't get there no matter what. So have fun exploring if you want to. But that's gonna be all for me. Bye.